the Home Minister has spoken in Parliament about infiltration from Myanmar after the collapse of the democratic government there and the return of the military junta in Myanmar as being one of the fault lines. He's not actually revealed these details that you are talking about today about the talks that were, of course, secret at that time. Till the announcement was to be made. You're saying the announcement was to be made, and we'll wait to see how the government responds to that claim. But Kuki MLAs from the state are disagreeing with Amit Shah's statement. How do you all respond? You said you didn't raise this infiltration part when you met him, but how do you all respond to what he said on the floor of the House? Because Meiteis groups also raise this again and again, that many of the Kukis have come in from Burma slash Myanmar.
Statement, which the Home Minister made this statement after our meeting, not before our meeting. That's why it was not brought up during our meeting. He spoke about the infiltration after our meeting. So the next day, when we heard of this accusation coming from him, we also made a press release condemning the Home Minister statement. I don't know if you have seen our press release. We have
Yes,
made
yes,
a
we have seen it.
press condemn.
It's on the screen. But go ahead. Yes.
So uh, the next day, I got a call from the interlocutor, A.K. Mishra. Uh, he said that the Home Minister uh, saw the press release of ours, and he told us that he did not meant to say Kuki infiltration. He was referring to the People Democratic Front from Myanmar, and it was a slip of tongue that he happens to mention Kuki, and he regrets it. So I told Mr. A.K. Mishra, if the Home Minister is sorry about his statement, he should come up with a corrective measure, maybe in the form of writing or the or in or speak about it in the parliament, as he is a responsible person. Otherwise, the emotions are high with our people, and it will be very difficult to calm the people
Ginza, I must,
from his
Ginza,
statement.
Ginza, you're saying something very important, so I want you to repeat it. You are saying that when the Home Minister referenced infiltration by Kukis from Myanmar in 2021, you all released a statement saying, give us the, we disagree with this statement. And you are saying the interlocutor called your leadership and you and said that Mr. Shah did not mean to refer to the Kuki people. He was referring to an external group in Myanmar.
That's right. He referred to the People Democratic Front, and by slip of tongue, he happened to say Kuki Democratic Front.
Yeah. So Amit Shah meant to say the People Democratic Front. If we can just put that on our screen, you're saying that it was conveyed to you that the Home Minister used the phrase Kuki Democratic Front, but he meant to actually say the People's Democratic Front based out of Myanmar. Correct?
That's what Mr. A.K. Mishra told us
Yeah.
today, just before our meeting with you. I had a meeting with the DGAR Director General of Assam Rifle, the head of
Yes.
all Northeast Assam Rifle. We had a meeting with him. There also, he conveyed the same message to all of us who were present, that it was uh, a mistake, or the statement was, a kind of a slip of tongue, a mistake, and the Home Minister was sorry about it, and he would like to convey his regret to us, and that we should convey to our people as well.
Okay, so that's a very important point. So I think we can take this statement off that the MLAs have expressed disagreeing with Mr. Amit Shah, because you're actually saying, can we take the statement off? Yeah, because you're actually saying that the news has gone on beyond that, and Mr. Shah has conveyed through the interlocutor, also the Director General of Assam Rifles has conveyed to you that Amit Shah made a slip of the tongue. He was referring to another group, and he said the Kuki Democratic Front by mistake. Correct?
Right, right.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the influx from the group he named. That there is influx coming in from the people of Myanmar who are seeking refuge in Manipur, and that has been a cause of some concern in Manipur. How do you respond to that?
Right. We keep on hearing, this narrative of, the Kukizo people are illegal immigrants. And in response to that, I would like to question whoever attack us as illegal immigrants to check the statistic. The Indian Army are uh, stationing in the boundary areas, and they would know how many actual immigrants are there are entering the Indian side. And also, I believe there is a committee set up before the violence. There was a committee set up by the Manipur government related to illegal immigrants, and Mr. Lepau Haukip is one of the committee member from the Kuki side. And according to that committee, they have the reports which they came up with says that there are about 2,000 and so illegal immigrants so far inside Manipur. So I would like to point out here that in Mizoram, there are 40,000 immigrants coming from Myanmar side uh, to Mizoram. Mizoram do not have any problem or issue with this 40,000 immigrants. Why is Manipur government making so much noise for this 2,000 or so illegal immigrants?
Right. 2,000 immigrants is the number you say that you know of the influx from Myanmar into Manipur, and you're saying it's 40,000 into Mizoram.
Right.
When you hear your people being described as infiltrators, how does that make you feel?
We feel we feel bad. Why do we have to, keep on uh, why do you have to prove ourselves that we are Indian all over again? We've been living in this land for a long, long, long time, from time immemorial. Our forefather lived in this land even before India got independence, even before the British came into this land. Why do we have to keep on proving ourselves that we are Indians? We've been absorbed into the Indian continents. And calling us illegal immigrants every now and then makes us feel like we are not being accepted as being Indian.
Yes. And that's why I think it's so important that you have placed in public domain that the Home Minister has conveyed through interlocutors that he did not mean to question the Indianness of the Kuki people, and he did not mean to call the tribals of Manipur Burmese. And I think that's a very, very important point. And I hope the government actually places it in the public domain officially on their own. It would settle a lot of heat and dust on this issue.